At Bianchi Honda, we want to exceed your expectations for customer service. From our gorgeous showroom and accommodating staff to our extraordinary selection of Honda vehicles and industry-leading service department. Your vehicle should be the best choice for you, and you can find it here at Bianchi Honda. I'm Jason Perico, and I promise to always make it worth a visit.
Time now for the John Reilly Coaches Show, head coach of the Gannon Golden Knights. Coach, thanks for joining us.
My pleasure.
Successful weekend all in all. Let's start with Westchester. You did drop this one, but that said, it's the first time the entire squad was together, so I mean, it had to be tough.
It was, Westchester's always good, and I think it was a 2-point game at half. Started the second half, I didn't think we started real well. But I think the bottom line in that game is we just, up to that point, we really were greatly improved offensively from what we'd been in last year. And we got great shots. We just didn't make shots. We didn't make enough. And obviously there were some mistakes here and there. But I thought at times we competed really well, and there was a lot of really good things.
27-17, you were down in the first half, and I think that's kind of what you started to allude to. To fight back from that,
yep.
Especially early in the season, sign of good things.
No, there's a lot of good signs, and excellent energy, excellent want to, and we're becoming a much closer knit team. But at times I can see us, making progress defensively, definitely making progress offensively. And I thought we were sharing the ball. This team passes the ball a lot better. I think we had 16 assists both nights. So very, very encouraged.
Then out of the halftime, in the second half, you did fall flat for a bit, but again clawed back from there on out. So what was it at halftime? Did they lose focus?
It's just playing 40 minutes. I mean, it's in hindsight, I think it did hurt not playing those 2 games the previous weekend, just in terms of just getting that actual live game experience. But those first few minutes of the second half are always very, very important, whereas the next day against Cheney, I thought we did a great job with that. And again, you have to give credit to Westchester. Westchester had played those first 2 games the week before, and they were awful hungry as well, too. They always have really good players. So nothing was going to be easy about the game regardless. And so a couple plays here, a couple plays there could definitely determine the outcome.
Let's talk about some really good things. Evan Phoenix, 25 points, 7 rebounds, 11 of 17. Probably the highlight of that game offensively for you?
He did a lot of nice things, and Evan's a very good player, and he's just getting better. I think he's really just touching his potential. I think he can just get better and better. He's got a real nice feel for the game, but he can score. He passes the ball really well. He's a very good rebounder, and he's becoming a very solid, capable defender. Because he is a good athlete. But we had some other guys. I mean, really, a lot of guys did good things. Our freshmen came in and really helped us. Our older guys did some nice things. So, again, there was a lot of good to be taken from that game.
Mirad came alive. He had 11 boards. Is there a rotation? Is that someone you expect to contribute a bit?
Well, he's been starting, and he's every one of our forwards is a little bit different. What Damon brings to the table is some excellent toughness. He's a good rebounder. He's a good inside finisher, but he can defend on the perimeter as well as inside. And a lot of teams now aren't playing up these big guys; they're playing smaller, more athletic guys that a lot of times are playing on the perimeter. So when you have people that can defend on the perimeter, it's very, very helpful.
Free throws would have helped the team out quite a bit. Ended up dropping that one, I think, by 10. Right, was the final deficit. That said, is that something that early on it just takes some time to get into the rhythm with free throws? Or?
No, I mean, I think in time, I think we're actually going to be a pretty good free throw shooting team. We did miss quite a few. The key is we took a lot, which is good. Both nights we took a lot, and that means we're being aggressive offensively. I don't like to talk a whole lot about free throw shooting other than, we're shooting them every day, and guys need to get in the gym on their own as well, too, because a lot of that's really mental.
Oh, sure.
And it's just having the confidence and putting it through the basket.
All right, let's move on to Cheney. This one, a great game, 81-48, so putting up points. Both of these games, a lot of points scored by Gannon. Now, 40-19 lead at the half. that's something that hasn't happened in a while. You going into the half with a 21-point lead. I think the last time was against Cheney, looking at Dan's website.
Well, we're a lot better. I mean, we're just a lot better this year. What it means record-wise, I really don't care. But we're better, and I have that feel whether we were 0-2 coming out this weekend or 2-0 or 1-1. I mean, we're better. And that's no disrespect to what, because the year before we won the league. But there's just we have a different feel, and we're still working on getting, we're not close to being where we will be, as the year goes.
And you mentioned missing those 2 games. So that said, we know you have to get reps in. You have to use the minutes you have in the course of an actual game, really for practice work right now to a point. So then at halftime, does a 21-point lead, do you address a team differently?
No, I mean, when we go in halftime, basically the score is 0-0 as far as we're concerned. And whether we're up 20 down, I mean, we're playing the same. And by that I mean we're trying to get stops, and then we're trying to make baskets. And something that our really good teams here have been able to do is we track them. And they're called kills, and that's if you can stop a team 3 times in a row. And if like for instance against Cheney, we had 7 kills. So there were 7 times during the course of the game where all 3 times down a row that Cheney tried to score, they couldn't score, and we were able to capitalize on their mistakes and get a lot of easy baskets. And our guys did a nice job. They did a nice job against Westchester. Westchester played us some zone, and we got after that real quick. We got excellent ball movement. Cheney saw that we shot the ball poorly the first night. They came out in the zone, and we just tore that up. I mean, we got the ball inside, played inside out, and then they tried to press. We did a nice job against the press. But answering your question in terms of being up at halftime, no, we go in there 0-0. We're hungry, and we just want to start that second half because you said it. We're just trying to. And that's why I think we played 10 guys the first night. I think we played 11 maybe the second night. And we're just trying to get certain guys as many reps just because we did lose 2 games.
Again, highlighting some of the scores, Jackson had 26. He probably would have kept shooting from behind the arc the whole game if it would have remained close. Is that his specialty, or is he?
He's just a good player.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he's a good player. And that was the thing. I mean, Isaiah went 1 for 14 against Westchester. And I'll be honest, we played Canisius. He shot the ball well. We played at Finley. He shot the ball really well. Played at Notre Dame. He shot the ball really well. So I don't, again, like free throw shooting, not making a big deal about it. Our whole thing is, know who you are, know what you're good at, and then we take good shots. Take good shots. And if you miss them, you miss them. If you make them, you make them. Just take good shots. And because in time, if you're putting the time in, they're going to go down.
And then for Phoenix in that game, 19 points, but 19 rebounds. That's good, right? I'm not a basketball.
That's real good.
Okay.
That's real good. If you can get eight rebounds in a college game, that's pretty good. And now I'm biased because I've had some great rebounders. I mean, I had a guy when I was at Brush in Kentucky, and he averaged 15 rebounds a game. He led the country in rebounding. But rebounding is all desire and want to, and having a good feel. And Evan definitely went after the ball.
So that's something you just get behind him and keep.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's a huge part because it finishes off your defense. It doesn't do any good to defend and then not come up with a rebound. So, and whether it was Evan, and we had a lot of other guys too. I mean, we've out-rebounded both teams on the weekend. We had a lot of offensive rebounds both games, which is good. But, again, rebounding just finishes off your defense.
So then after having played your first 2 now, do you feel that you had a pretty good pulse as to how the team was going to play and look this weekend?
I do. I mean, I like this group, but we're definitely still evolving. And we were off yesterday, which we needed it because we've been on the road really for the weekend, but the men's team, we've been on the road for a week. And by that I mean we haven't been able to practice in our building in a week. We were at prep, I think last Saturday. Sunday, a week ago, Sunday was the only day we practiced in our gym. Monday we were at prep. Tuesday we were at prep. Wednesday we were at, Wednesday we were at McDowell. Thursday we were at McDowell. Friday we were at the rec in the morning. I mean, we haven't been in our gym, and it's been a long week. So, and now the good part of that is we're not in our gym because volleyball is winning,
Right.
which was great. Congratulations to the women's volleyball. I mean, a wonderful coach and a wonderful team, and I hope they go a long ways because I really enjoy watching them. So that was a good thing, but it was hard for us. But and then our women played during the week too, so it's hard when just the way it works. But in time, I think it's going to help us because I do think we're going to be a pretty good road team. And opening up at Westchester is always a tough game. Yet, I mean, it was a battle, and and it in hindsight is going to be really good for us down the road. And Cheney's always a tough game too because it's a whole different atmosphere. It's if you're not ready to play, I mean, you can really struggle because they do have good players, and but we were able to stop their best players. Emmanuel Matei did a really nice job on their best guard, and that kind of set the tone. And we were very, very active with our hands in that game. Our goal is we try to get 40 deflections a game, and that's just tipping passes. It's not necessarily stealing the ball, but blocking shots, again, blocking a pass. And we had 43 in that game, and that really disrupted Cheney and helped us offensively because we got a lot of easier opportunities.
I think of Matei, I think of him as one of the leaders, and he's in an interesting spot. He's not necessarily, or he may be, but he's not necessarily the outspoken leader of the team. He's actually in a spot he needs to be pragmatic with these young guys. Especially, it translates onto the court. What are you doing in game? He's got to know that these guys, they're working together and chemistry is being established. He's left to, like I said, be pragmatic, it seems.
Right, and the biggest thing that what we want from Emmanuel Matei is toughness, defense, and value of the ball. And I'm not looking for him to be a main scorer. That's not his strength. That would be unfair for me as a coach. But he has shown excellent toughness, and for the most part with us, he's been pretty good in terms of valuing the ball. Now we all have to keep doing a better job, and if he does those things as well as distribute it, he'll be a really solid player for us. And anybody that's been in our program, you know how we approach things and how we do things, and it only helps. And then the longer we have the new guys in the program, it bodes well for us.
John Reilly discussing a one-on-one weekend, the crossovers over the weekend. Now the next games will be Friday and Saturday. Does it help to have Wednesday off as a game day, or would you rather have a game in between?
No, we're fine with how the schedule's going now because now we're going to be busy. Like we were off yesterday, Monday. We're taping this Tuesday as we speak, but we'll practice Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Work out Friday morning. We play Friday, Saturday. We'll be off Sundays, and then we'll crank it back the following week. So we're fine with it. We got two games under our belt now, and we've got some good teams coming in. So we can kind of work on ourselves. Wednesday and Thursday we'll just start. We're always working on ourselves, but just making sure that we're ready for what Lake Erie's gonna do on Friday night, and we'll just get going now. I mean, the biggest thing is seeing that we have games, because if you just practice, that gets crazy after a while. You want to be able to practice a couple times, practice, play,
Sure.
get in a good rhythm.
Makes sense, yeah. Reinforce the good habits in game. Let's then talk about some of those teams. Ohio Dominican and Malone will play first Friday at 5:30, followed by Gannon, Lake Erie. So start with Lake Erie. What do we know about that team, Coach?
You know what, Coach Viscuso has them, and then I'm just starting watching them today. Yesterday, I just kind of did a lot of just office work, and then just loose ends, just making sure our guys are registered for classes, and we had study hall and other things like that. And I'll just start, watching now. Our thing is, we're at that point where we still, and we've always been like this. It's what are we going to do? How are we going to do certain things? And so dealing with us is always the most important. Obviously, we have to know what they're going to run out of bounds. Are they going to press? Are they going to play zone? Are they going to run and jump? And we'll start figuring that out today. But again, at today's practice, the most important thing is just us again getting our skill level right. Just working on defending ball screens and offensively doing some things and tweaking some things. But Lake Erie, from what Coach Viscuso has told me, they have some very good offensive players. They always play very, very hard. They're going to compete like crazy. They have a new coach that we've known for a while that's from Findlay, that's going to do a great job. So we're expecting a tough game. But the biggest thing is we're looking forward to playing. Getting in a rhythm with the season.
Good stuff. It'll be the 33rd annual Gary Miller Classic. He's John Reilly. This is the John Reilly Coaches Show. Coach, to our Gannon basketball family, happy Thanksgiving this week.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Hope you get some time to exhale and maybe eat some turkey.
We will.
Inhale
Appreciate
some turkey. Coach John Reilly, thanks.